Death Valley is the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the USA. High on the cliff base 282 feet high at Badwater Basin was a white flag with huge capital denoting sea level. We were standing at the lowest part of North America. Death Valley is easily accessible from Las Vegas and Los Angeles. From Las Vegas it is a 2-hour drive and Los Angeles it is a 4-hour drive to get to Death Valley. Death Valley, California has the highest temperature ever recorded of 134 degrees Fahrenheit approx 57 degrees Celsius on July 10, 1913. The depth of this valley is sandwiched by two mountain ranges and you are hiding deep into a bowl here. Any upcoming earthquake has the potential to make this valley a little lower and a little hotter. Located at the southern end of the Death Valley National Park, Badwater Basin is the second lowest point in the Western Hemisphere. It sits at 282 feet, 86 meters below sea level. Sediment deposited from the surrounding mountains over the millennia fills the valley floor. This debris is over 3 miles deep before the bedrock. Due to the stretching force that created this basin, the Earth's continental crust is at its thinnest here. It's about 16 miles thick. The average is 25 miles and under big mountain ranges like the Sierra Nevada and the Himalaya, it can be as much as 50 miles thick. The most famous overlook at Death Valley that is pretty hard to miss. Zabriskie Point offers a stunning panorama of colorful badlands created by the erosion of the Creek Lake that dries up about 5 million years ago. The highest point in Death Valley National Park is located just past the eastern entrance. To get there, you will have to drive up the steep winding road for about 13 miles before you go to the top of the overlook. From there you will see the snow-capped Panamint Mountains towering over the salt flat of the Badwater Basin. And while Death Valley National Park is normally warm, Tente's View can have some really strong winds. Another popular spot in Death Valley is the iconic Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes. While it is undoubtedly a very scenic place, the sand dunes get very hot during the day, especially in summer. If you want to do some hiking along the sand dunes and take photos, don't forget to bring your shoes. UB-Heavy Crater located in the northern part of Death Valley. UB-Heavy Crater is one of the most impressive features of the Death Valley National Park. UB-Heavy Crater is a remote spot and you certainly won't find ton of crowds here. It is about a half mile wide and 600 feet deep. Death Valley is lowest place in the US and holds the global record for the highest recorded air temperature. In but low altitude and shearing cannot explain how 700-pound rocks move as far as 1500 across the valley floor. But these weird moving rocks are not a new phenomenon. They have been happening on the dry lake bed, so long locals call it racetrack playa. All those sightings of strange flying objects have been reported in the area for many years. Suspected UFOs activity has never been caught on camera until now. Rhyolite is sometimes referred to as the most photographed ghost town in the West. It lies just outside the park boundaries in Nevada. There are a number of buildings in various states of decay, which makes for striking photography. In 1904, prospectors found rich veins of gold in. They made over 2,000 claims in a 30-mile area. For a short time, rhyolite flourished. Makeshift mining towns were generally built out of a wooden structure or canvas walled tents. Salin Valley represents a spot people have gathered through the generations. Brought here as children by their parents, many people now bring children of their own. Infrequently visited by the masses, it is in the remote north end of the park. Those who make the trip time and again, who have a deep love for the place. Thanks for watching video. Hope you like it. Please subscribe our channel and show your love.